Okay. Check, check, 1, 2. Hey y'all, Jake here. If you are feeling a little down on making music or making any art for that matter, if you're feeling stuck and you're feeling a little exhausted by it, I'm going to tell you how I went from this to this to this and reconnected with my joy in making music. So, round about 2018, 2019, I found myself making a full-time living as a musician. Now, it wasn't selling out arenas nationwide or making a living entirely off of song licensing and Spotify payouts. I was doing a lot of teaching. I was playing around Portland. I was doing some touring. I was playing a lot of breweries and vineyards and a handful of local clubs in town. I was also writing custom songs for people, for different clients and a couple different artists in town. And although it wasn't super glamorous, I was able to cobble together a living through music. And it was great for a little while until it wasn't. The reality of the situation is that most of it just ended up feeling like a desk job. See, I was teaching a lot of lessons, and so I would do hours not only of teaching, but also of lesson planning and prepping and emailing and rescheduling and all of the things that come with running your own teaching business, which was a lot of admin. And then for my own music, a lot of that was endless emailing, trying to set up gigs, trying to schedule tours, trying to promote shows, designing flyers and Instagram and social media promotion. And yes, it was super exciting for a little while, and I was really grateful to be doing something that I loved. But after a couple years, my excitement started to wane, and ultimately it just didn't feel as fulfilling as it had when I first set out. But just when I was feeling really drained by it, I was able to find a spark of inspiration from a very unlikely place that helped me reconnect with the joy in making music. See, for a long time, I worked at a community music center here in North Portland called Ethos Music Center. And Ethos is a wonderful place. Their tagline is music lessons for kids. They are a community music center that offers music lessons to families that might not otherwise have access, or students who go to schools where music programs have been cut. And I worked there for years doing all different types of programming, individual lessons, group classes. And during the summer, I was charged with helping the rock band camp. Now, the rock band camp gets kids from all different backgrounds and all different skill levels and puts them together in different ensembles, different groups, different bands, where each student plays a different instrument, and I am tasked with helping them figure out how to all play these songs together for a performance at the end of the week. And I will never forget, during the first couple days of one of these rock bands, where my students were slogging through learning Congratulations by Post Malone, where I look around the room, and although it is chaotic and cacophonous, these students were having so much fun just wailing away on their instruments. And in that moment of watching all of these kids just enjoy the crap out of playing music, making sound together with other kids, it really, really reminded me of why I do this and why we make music in the first place. And so, I went home one day that week. I grabbed an acoustic guitar and I stood in my kitchen and I hammered out 3 chords over and over and over, and I wrote the song Pure Joy. And it is a song that was written to be intentionally simple, like a mantra that I could just sing over and over and over, that would remind me of what it is to make music from a joyful place, from a place of celebration and connection, not a place of stress and worry. And while I was writing this song, I kept it fundamentally very simple. There are only 4 chords in the whole song, And it was meant to be simple. It's not meant to be heady, and it's not meant to be so complicated. It was meant to be really simple and to just communicate that message of pure joy. And so, a couple years ago, we started on the recording process for Pure Joy, and we got in the studio, and we just let it rip, and we had fun with it. And I knew that I had to get some of the students at Ethos involved in helping me finish the recording. So, I went to Ethos, and with the help of one of the instructors and one of the chorus groups, we sang Pure Joy all together, and I taught them the hand clap part, and I taught them the lines, and they just ripped it. And it's very imperfect, and as it says in the song, if you are singing it perfect, you're singing it wrong. There is a beauty to the imperfection and the rawness, and having a bunch of kids just wailing their hearts out and singing together. Pure joy, pure joy. If you've made it this far in the video, my challenge to you is to write a song about something joyful. Keep it simple, keep it from the heart, don't overthink it, just let it rip. And if you do, you can send it to me. I will give it a listen, and I will send you some notes on it as a thank you for watching the video and for making art. And yeah, that's it, and I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Peace. Your joy, your joy. Your joy, your joy.